What's up, guys? Welcome to our March shop tour. We're here in the dirty shop. You can see we got guys back here behind grinding, welding, making noise, so apologize for that. But you can see we've got 66 GMC, 48 Ford F1 trucks. So this is the truck shop right now. Just doing some tweaking on the metal work on the GMC, making sure all the hood fits, the front end fits, door gaps and flush fit, and so that we can get all that tweaked, finished up. We can get it all blasted in epoxy primer and get it over in the body shop so we can start doing body work. But again, for those of you that have not seen this truck, it's a 66 GMC. You know, GM trucks are so hot right now, and especially these body styles, I love them a lot, but it's on a Roadster shop chassis. Coilovers, Bayer brakes. We've got a Blueprint 6.2 liter LS with a boiler H-stack, which is really cool in my opinion. We flushed up the rear bumper. We've done a few little sheet metal, I guess, pieces on this thing, but it's really gonna be relatively stock looking. We're putting the moldings back on the side, we're putting bumpers back on it, we're keeping the grille. We've got some 19 and 20 inch billet specialties wheels. They're really good looking, kind of a timeless look. They're the legacies. Obviously they are taped up right now so that we can keep them from getting scratched up, nicked up and so forth. But yeah, that's gonna be a brand new 66 GMC. Really neat truck. I'm excited to get it going. Over here we've got a 48 Ford F1. You can see we're on the beginning metalwork phases on this. We went ahead and had the cab blasted. We've got it in black epoxy primer. You can tell we put a firewall in it. We made some floor pans for the front, and we're also in process of making transmission tunnel as well. But we're gonna be excited to see how this all turns out. We're trying to keep it as small as possible because you guys know these trucks don't have a lot of room, so we don't want to take up as much room as we can. But yeah, this thing, you can see it's got a factory frame. It's been modified. It's got coilovers all the way around, independent front suspension. That is a Blueprint small block Ford. Looks really good. That's how it came to us from the customer. But rack and pinion steering is gonna be nice. Back here, it's got a small notch, 4-link, 9-inch. It's got a tank back here, so it's gonna give a little more room behind the seat of the truck. Hopefully we can get that seat pushed back to give more leg room and such inside the truck. But yeah, this is gonna be a neat little build. Both of these trucks, again, pickup trucks are just really hot right now, and for good reason. They're really cool. You can't beat them. We got John, Tyler, Landon back here working. This is the metal shop again, so that's a lot of what's been going on here. This is that tunnel for that truck. Just trying to get it, make sure everything fits, get the flanges trimmed down, make sure that it is nice and metal finished, so that it looks good when we put it in there. And once we get some more updates on that, and when we get it finished, we'll also have some content to show the process of laying that out, welding it up, metal finishing it, and then the finished product when Tyler gets done with it. So, what's up, guys? So here's the body shop. We've got it all cleaned out with one vehicle in it. So this is Jerry's 50 Chevrolet. For those of you that have followed us, you've seen this car. We've done a lot to it. For you new guys, this is a full build. It's really cool. We cut the top on it. We had our friends Brad Stark. Brad Stark's Rod and Custom come help us cut the top, lay it out and all that. It has got a Scott's Hot Rods Super Slam chassis, so it is on air ride. You can see it lays out really nice. You can actually, the rockers on this thing almost lay on the ground. We've got some fender skirts we made for it. Some flush mount fender skirts look really good. It's gonna have Cadillac Sombrero hubcaps, and we're going to have an LS with an H-stack. So you can see it's gonna sit really good. We're almost done with all of our metal work. You see we've got an epoxy primer to seal it up so that we keep the corrosion away, but we've still got to do a little bit of metal work. But you can see under here, LS, it's just a 5.3 mock-up right here, but we've got the vintage air serpentine system, we've got a boiler H-stack going on it, and then we're putting small block Chevrolet valve covers on it. So that's what these adapters are for, the coils bolt to that, and then the valve cover actually bolts on top. But you can see quite a bit of sheet metal work under here as far as inner fenders, stuff like that. Looking really good, shaping up. And now, again, we're kind of back to our gap and flush, our panel fitment, making sure that all the lines are like we want them, everything matches up. We did have all our rubbers in this thing, so all the door rubbers, trunk lid, everything, that the hood bumpers have been in this. We've made sure it fit like we wanted it to with all that. See, we got rid of the door handles. We've already had our new Relics power window kit in here. We've made some tip plates out of wood, made sure that these things roll up and down. the vent window channels, the window channels, all that's good. We've made these rear quarter windows where they are going to be stationary, so these are not gonna roll up and down anymore. These are just gonna be inserted, and then they're gonna be glued in by our glass guy who cuts the glass. But yeah, this is gonna be a really neat car. I'm excited about it. You don't see as many of these, I guess, traditional custom style builds on this side of the country. And we are very happy that Jerry trusted us in building this for him. And I think it's gonna be his dream car. It's got a really cool story. He's had this thing forever, really long time, since he was in his teens, I believe, is what he drove when he was 16. But really cool. We did a lot of floor work. We had to clear the chassis. A lot of parts in there, but you can see we built the whole trunk floor, built a transmission tunnel, drive shaft tunnel. We're running a RideTech air pod. It's gonna bolt right up there, kind of underneath the package tray. And then we're gonna have Speed and Design come, make us some finished panels and finish out the entire interior. Excess power battery, we're gonna have it mounted over here, nice and out of the way. Again, those closeout panels will come right through here, so you won't see any of that. But yeah, this is gonna be a really neat car. I'm glad to finally get it out of storage so that we can start back working on it. It's gonna take a lot of block sanding and a lot of body work, but it's gonna be a really neat car and a little bit different car for this side of the country over here in Tennessee. But I'm here for it. I can't wait to see what it turns out like. So just keep following and we'll have different updates on this as we progress, and you'll get to see how we transform it into Jerry's dream car. We appreciate y'all checking us out, and make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.